you've been told for ages that cold SMS doesn't work, it's illegal, you're gonna get your account banned, and this video is definitely gonna piss you off because it actually does work and it's been getting me and hundreds of other agencies results, booked calls every single day, and them being able to scale from 0 to 10, 30, even 50K every single month just from SMS outreach alone. And I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. I'm going to break your limiting beliefs and show you why most people think it doesn't work, and the people who actually get success from it, what they're doing different from you and how you can implement to your agency today, right? So I use this entire GoHighLevel that is basically free because like only like $99 every single month, and you can definitely do this as well. And I run this for real clients and myself as well, and this still books calls today, right? So obviously HTTP verification when you're in America and Canada, but literally outside of that you don't need it. So if you're stressed about that and you live outside of like America and Canada, your suite is literally simple, just providing some tax documents, nothing else, right? So I'm gonna show you fundamentals mindset that you need, and then I'll jump into my actual GoHighLevel account so you can see how this system works in like real time, right? But this is a quick belief breakdown because cold SMS doesn't fail, bad SMS fails, right? Because the simple difference is that you have to start from like a belief mindset and your base, right? So if you're sending out messages thinking that this is like cold DMs, cold emails, and like ads where you're presenting your offer first and you obviously want to make a sale, that's never going to work, right? SMS has been around for a long time. It's probably been it's the longest channel out there besides like obviously phone calls, right? And it's different because you have to show value first. No one is ever going to buy something from you off like an SMS message. And I want you to like solidify that in your head that you're never going to get any money from an SMS message. It's just a platform for you to start. And this is the best platform because number one, it's the easiest way for you to show that you're a real person. It's build trust immediately because someone with like a normal phone number is messaging them, which they get every single day. There's low barrier to entry, and two, you're not fighting against like 100 other people in the SMSs. It's probably you and whatever verification codes are being sent, and if they're business owners, whatever customers they're being sent. So as long as you're there, you be alright. Now, people who copy and paste spammy text, they fail, right? The people who message the wrong people, they fail. The people who pitch way too early, they fail. The non-compliance people, they fail. Now I'm gonna go through all of these exactly so that you never have to fail with SMS. So you don't have to copy and paste a bunch of crazy. Even the scripts I'll show you within the next 6, 8, 12 months, they probably won't work. So you have to find something new. But I'm telling you, this is gonna help you so much. And if you literally implement what I tell you in this video, it's gonna save you countless of hours and time and headaches instead of you having to chase a bunch of random leads, right? So the thing is, most agencies don't get replies because they sound like other agencies. It's the same thing that the reason why people don't get replies on Instagram, the same reason why people don't get as many results like they should from emails or anything like that. Now, if your message sounds and looks like marketing, then it's going to be dead on arrival. And you know your messaging is really bad if even GoHighLevel or your service provider can see you're trying to sell something, right? So keep that in mind. If you're getting bad enough, that's the key problem that you have to change. But we want to go through this step by step because cold SMS is not about selling. As I said, it's about starting a conversation. It's just the base. And once you get that in your mind, that the first message you send is literally just the base, and you're never ever gonna get like 10 $4,000 off of someone on their messages. Once that clicks, you're golden. You're exactly golden, right? So what SMS is actually for? So it's not to close, right? It's not to send links, and it's not to explain your service. You're not gonna sit there and write a whole paragraph explaining, oh, this is what we do, this is that I help a bunch of local businesses run ads on Meta. You're not gonna do that, right? It is for like passive interrupt, because that's the biggest part of interrupt ever. The same way if you go on Instagram and you see like a random person sending you like a cool video or whatever, or sending you like a meme, you're gonna be like, oh, I've never received something like this. This is the biggest pattern interrupt because they've never seen anything like this, because people aren't using it. People are already afraid to use it. People are already afraid to actually just send out a normal random message, right? It's relevant because, bro, everyone is sitting on their phones, that day. This phone, you're sitting on it 24/7. You're always looking for a message. If you send notifications from Instagram, you already know it's either business or something like that. And most of the people you're reaching out to, the old people, they'll never check that, but everyone checks their messages, right? And this is a permission based question. Every single SMS that you're gonna send is gonna be like literally go through YouTube ranked wherever, go through all the SMS people who got there. Every single message they send is a question based message, and that's it. It's not like Instagram where you're pitching them from the jump. Hey, I do this, this, and that. Can I give you this, and would you be able to work for 300% guarantee? No, it's not that. Permission based, right? I'm gonna go through everything with you. Don't worry, right? This is just belief. This is just solidifying your belief and scraping away all the bullshit that you've been told, right? So you're not pitching, you're qualifying. Now that means that you're not going in there again asking for money. You're qualifying if they actually have the problem that you need. It's true, every single business needs more clients. Some businesses know that, other businesses don't, and you want to work with the ones who actually know that they need more clients at that specific time. So if they see, okay, they're actually interested in what you're offering, and trust me, you're gonna get a lot of people who are saying yes, they are interested. Then you already won. If they reply yes or they ask a question, again, you have already won. So it makes it super easy. So these are the fundamentals. This is absolute gold for you guys. Like literally Minecraft gold, right? So number one, from targeting, you only target business owners. How do you do that? You go onto Google Maps, wherever you get your leads from, and make sure you're getting contact information. Make sure it's a mobile number. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't understand this. But once you do get a mobile number, 9 times out of 10, it's the business owner itself, because mobile numbers can only be attached to one cell phone and they can't be linked. Whereas toll free numbers, they can have like one person is probably a receptionist, right? So whatever that looks like, wherever you are, just make sure that you clean your list and you make sure that's only mobile numbers. And this literally for any business, trades, clinics, real estate. It's not too good for e-commerce businesses. It is possible to work there, but it's not too good. But either way, if you can get that phone number, you're gonna be good, right? Because cold SMS works best when the offer is simple and its pain is obvious. Now, this if your like offer is already proven, like you've already had clients before and you've gotten them results, then this is for you. If you're still figuring things out, everything like that, it's still gonna be good, especially if you're doing pay per result, like pay per lead that you bring in. That's gonna be good. Excuse me, I have to drink some water. Number two is volume. Keep it realistic. Don't blast like 1,000 messages every single day. It's not email. The reason why emails need such high volume is because people never open emails. I know 9 out of 10, I never open my email unless I need to answer something important. And if the email is literally like just before or like on the same day, I'll answer it. If not, bro, I'm never gonna answer my emails, right? And warm up your numbers. This just means like the first day or week, send just under like 100 messages from like 100 new people like for every single day. This is gonna like save you a lot of time, especially if you're starting off with like a big volume and you already have like, let's say, 20,000 people that you can message. And it's consistency over spam. I'm telling you, I'm not sure exactly how the number systems works exactly, but numbers that have been there for like 1, 2, 3 weeks and that have been consistent being used, they outperform numbers that just been there for 2, 3 days, right? They just end up in like delivered way more, right? So just make sure that you're being consistent with it and you don't just stop randomly after like 2, 3 weeks and you come back and stop again, because that's gonna kill your deliverability as well, right? And compliance, this is very important. This is where a lot of people get mistaken of thinking that it is illegal, because this SMS that you're doing is B2B, right? So now if it's B2B, almost all of the compliances in your like region, your country doesn't work. Obviously, like just go do your research. And I'm not legal provider. Like obviously, if you need a lawyer, just go talk to a lawyer. But it's really good because B2B means that you can kind of bypass most of the laws behind like SMS marketing, right? Because all these numbers are public, right? So we're not spamming consumers. Every message includes like identification, meaning just saying your name. That's good enough for identification. You don't need your whole ID number, and an easy opt out. So if you want them to stop, just say, yeah, just message stop after this. That's really easy. You won't get any fines. You won't get anything weird like that. Just keep it B2B and make sure that you have like identification and an opt out message. If you have all of that in place, bro, nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Like it hasn't happened to any of our clients, so it'll be fine. Right. So now I'm gonna walk you through like our GoHighLevel account just for you to get like a feel of what you need to add into like your campaign, right? So I'm assuming most of you have a bit of an idea of what it needs, but that's literally all you need for like your SMS outreach in general, right? So this is obviously our opportunities tab, and this is our pipeline, right? So this literally has like new prospects, prospect replies. So obviously you're just gonna move it there every single time I prospect reply or something like that. Loom send, then hot leads. Obviously once we normally do like Loom video setup, so we'll call them and then we send them over a Loom video just explaining everything quickly, so that you don't have to worry about anything when you get on a sales call. A hot lead is someone who's seen the Loom, you've called them, but maybe you just need to set up the appointment. Still lead call daily is like someone who's seen the Loom, or you've called them but they've messaged that they're interested but they haven't booked an appointment. Long-term niche, obviously someone who likes what you're saying and then they just don't want it. And then when a sales call is booked, they just put in there no shows, follow-up schedule. So this is you doing it, and no reply. Obviously this is like a really old account, but you get the general idea. I'll show you what like a typical message might look like here. So these are like real life examples. As I told you, real life examples, right? Obviously me, I'm Sam. Just so like these are really quick messages, and this is a quick follow up message. Like these aren't long, these aren't big, they're not paragraphs. These are quick questions. That's it, right? Where you can get away with it on, I know on Instagram and emails, a lot of people are saying like, especially now, that you need to go in there and just provide your Loom video straight up, right? But this is like really quick. It's permission based because no one's ever gonna click on a random link. I guarantee you that, right? So what is this regards? I'm just helping agencies. Okay, cool. Send it over. Obviously, you give them a call, send over the Loom, and then boom, just book an appointment from there. That's exactly how it's gonna look, guys. It's really easy. It's not complicated at all. I know a lot of people get like fussy about just starting it, but this is really, really simple. As long as you can wrap your head around the concept behind this. Remember, it's just permission based. You getting that concept that they actually are interested, and you qualifying that they actually have the problem that you solve, and then you're going along to just booking the appointment. That's it, right? Obviously, book the appointment off a call. It's easier that way, but there are people who do book the appointments just off the messages. But it's way easier to just book it off the call, and it saves you a lot of time, especially, right? So that's how it looks like. So I'm gonna go through like the message structure for you guys, so you can personalize this message structure for your team and your agency. So what it's gonna look like, it's gonna be short, casual. There's no links in this. Like in the first message, there's no links whatsoever, and there's no pitching. So, and you always end, as I always say, you always end off with a question. So just literally copy and paste all of these examples I'm giving you, whichever one was relevant to you. And I always tell you to go out there and make sure that you test this out. So you do like split testing. What that means is that you test all four of these within like your thing. I don't want to go too in depth on like workflows. I'm just making this quick video. So they're just like the type of message that you can go out and test, like, hey, your prospect's name. Quick question about your business. So you can, if you have the business's name right there, you can literally just make that like a custom value in GoHighLevel. It's really easy, right? Are you currently doing anything to bring in new leads? Just relying on referrals? This is a great question to ask. It shows that you actually like know what you're talking about, and shows that you actually speak for them. You don't need anything like more than obviously have like an opt out and then your name on top, but that's literally it. This is gonna be like a really high reply rate because you're just asking a genuine question. And most times, these business owners, they speak to so many people every single day. They might think you're like the same person, especially if your name is very common, like Sam, John, Michael, this, that. It'd be really easy. You can also like use your middle name or last name, whatever, but it's gonna be alright. And then you obviously have other examples. Hey, contact name. I'm this and that. I just saw you on Google Maps. Was curious. Have you ever tried unique mechanism? This can literally be your main offer. So if you run meta ads with AI, you can put that in, or just go to ChatGPT and ask it like, yeah, tell me something, like give me a unique name for my offer, and then they'll literally just do that, bro. It's really easy, really simple. And then basically these are all the same things. It's just changing up the wording, seeing what works, what doesn't. Now with SMS, it's less about the copy. It's more about like this last phrase here. Can I send over more information? I made a quick video for you. Can I send it over? Now, a lot of people, they want to see the video first or something like that. That's a common objection if this is like your main CTA. Can I see the video first? So I just want to make it like a bit vague so that the next steps can be easier, so you can literally control it. So even if you don't have time to like call them directly, you can send over the video and then call them like the next day, or you can call them and then send over the video the next day. Either way, the video is literally just the loom video is literally just to give them a good idea of your business. Because 9 out of 10, if someone just randomly called just like a cold call, the show rate is going to be really low. But this way, your show rate is going to increase because they know your face already, know your offer, and it's going to be really easy for you to close whoever is closing it, whether that be like your closer or yourself. So it's going to be really easy for you. So this solves most of the problems, right? That's that's basically like it. So you just want to make sure that you sound human. There's low pressure and it's like easy to reply. You want to make sure the SMS is like that, and then you'll be alright, right? So again, if they reply not interested, that's a win. It means that it's like, obviously you don't want to get too many not interested, but as long as you get like replies in general, then you're golden. You don't want to make it as if like you're not getting any wins, right? So just to solidify that, cold SMS is simple, but it's not easy, right? It doesn't take a lot of effort. It's probably the easiest one out there. Whereas with cold emails, you know how it is. You're gonna have to set up a whole bunch of subdomains, things like that. But this is super, super easy. You don't need anything special. You can literally just do this on your phone as well. You don't even need GoHighLevel. But GoHighLevel makes it super easy, especially with the automation, right? So if you respect the channel, respect the process, and you use the right system, it works ridiculously well for any SMMA. Even if you're selling websites or something, like, even if you're doing SaaS, it works ridiculously well. I guarantee you that if you implement this within your agency within the next 30 to 90 days, you can literally scale beyond that. Now, I'm gonna do my video is gonna be somewhere here at the left or right, right? That's literally a video of me explaining how to like set up your Loom video for SMS outreach or literally anything else, right? So go watch that video. But yeah, hopefully you guys kill it with SMS, and I really do think any agency can do this, and super sweet. So yeah, go ahead, have fun, and hopefully you guys get good results as soon as possible. And to my 57 subscribers, I live for you guys.